In this video, we will be ranking all of the Lord avatars slash icons in Marvel Rivals, and we are going to be ranking them based on how they look and if like the grind was really worth it. But before we get into that, please make sure to like the video and subscribe and comment down your thoughts on the rankings, and let me know how many Lords you have in Marvel Rivals so far. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have 5 different tiers. We got, I don't really like to use this word, but the top we got Aura, which is like the best looking like Lord avatars that just have like that type of aura, you know what I mean? Then next we got like pretty good. They're pretty good. Decent, you know what I mean? They're alright, they're decent. Bad, they're just bad, and then not worth the grind. Now the bottom 2 could be either way, but you'll see what I mean when I rank them on which one deserves not worth the grind and which one deserves bad. So let's go. Number 1 is Adam Warlock. Now Adam Warlock is slowly getting up there with like people's favorite healer, but I don't think I've not really seen many people with this Lord avatar, and I will say it looks decent, but it just looks awfully similar to his like default one. They just made him extra gold, extra shiny. So for that, I'm gonna just put it in decent, because it is decent. But I wouldn't put it in pretty good, but I wouldn't put it in bad. Actually, I'm looking at the other tiers. You know, I'll put decent. I may move it later. Black Panther. Now, already, if you're looking at the avatar already, like that is aura. Like that is one of the few in here that just screams aura right there. With like the purple effects, it just looks menacing. That deserves top spot right now. Next up we got Cloak and Dagger, which right now we just have Dagger here, and you see this every game. Like, surely I think Cloak and Dagger might be the easiest like Lord to get, but I can't lie. Actually, that's not. I put it in decent. I'll be real. It's nothing crazy. It's just Cloak and Dagger with like this purple effect, which actually I'm gonna put Adam Warlock pretty good actually. Now I really deep it. But yeah, I think Cloak and Dagger deserve decent. It's nothing crazy, nothing bad. Captain America. This could go either decent or pretty good in my opinion. I'm gonna put it in decent. Am I? No. I'm gonna put it in pretty good, because it's actually pretty good compared to that default one. This one, because most of them are like different camera angles of their face, or like they're looking slightly differently to a different direction. But this one, like the color gradient and the whole like color effect here, I think is really cool, pretty good in my opinion. And Captain America is slowly becoming like one of the top tanks as well that people use. And next up is another tank, which is Groot. Now they done my boy Groot so dirty. Like, what has changed in his avatar? That like in the default and this one he just looks like he just the camera just turned a little bit, just turned towards his face, and his like the effect, and they just made him a bit shiny. And for that, it's not worth the grind. It's bad, but not worth the grind. Definitely not worth the grind. Because for getting a Lord, you have to put like 20 hours roughly to get it, which is crazy just for that. Now next up we have Hawkeye. This is bad, I will say. I'd even go ahead and say I think the default one is much cleaner in my opinion. This is just bad. But I can't lie, if you grinded it back when he was OP, then sure. But nowadays it's just bad, and to be honest, it is not worth the grind. But it's just because it's just bad. I'll be real. It is different, but it's just bad. Next up, we got Hela. Hela's is also pretty bad. I will say. Like, what is going on here? Again, just a different camera angle in my opinion, and just a slight bit more of that green effect. Not it in my opinion. Not it. Next up, we have Iron Fist. I'm gonna put in decent. Haven't really seen many Iron Fist Lords, but I think the avatar looks pretty decent. Not too bad. Pretty fun character to use as well. To be honest, all of these characters are pretty fun actually. But yeah, not much to say to be honest. I'd say decent. Next up is Iron Man. That is aura. That is pretty cool in my opinion. People would say pretty similar to Captain America's, but like that is cool. You can see him like charging up his like uni beam. Like that's just so good right now. Next up we got Jeff. I'm gonna put Jeff's in decent because it is a bit similar, but it's also a bit different to the default one. Like it's like kind of cute in a way. Like just so happy, so chuffed. While all the other people in here look so menacing and like you know what I mean, all serious and stuff. But Jeff looked very happy, and not much else to say to be honest. Next up, I'm gonna put Loki and not worth the grind in my opinion. Like bro, he looks like he's just midway laughing. Like what is this picture? I know someone that has it as well, and I always like joke around with it because bro, what's going on? That definitely not worth the grind. Luna Snow, I'd say he's decent. To be honest, I think they did her dirty with this angle or picture, but it is just a decent like Lord avatar. And to be honest, when you see a Lord Luna Snow in your team, you know you're 80% of the time gonna get healed. So that's another plus. Magneto, I would also put decent. Again, it's just another camera angle with a bit of purple. I think he's getting ready to shoot someone with his magnetic blast. But again, nothing crazy. It's not good either. Yeah. Next up, we got Magic. Magic's alright. Although it is pretty scary, to be honest, when you like run up against Lord Magic. But they always got like 30 plus kills, 40 plus kills, even 50 plus kills I've seen. Yeah, they're scary low key. But the picture itself, the Lord picture itself, is alright. Not too bad, but yeah, could be improved in my opinion. Next up is Mantis again. It's nothing crazy, but it's also not that bad. It is a big change to her default one, in my opinion. But yeah, to be honest, that and Cloak and Dagger I've seen quite a few times as well. And yeah, again, you see a Lord Mantis, you're definitely getting healed, or you're getting a lot of damage boost. But yeah, it's still kind of sad though that she got a bit nerfed with her speed and other stuff, but it is what it is. Next up we got Moon Knight. This is pretty good in my opinion. Now the whole looking to the right with the whole blue effect, that is really good in my opinion. It's pretty cool as well. And again, not much else to say. Next up we got Namor. I'm gonna put Namor as bad because I don't know what it is. It just doesn't look that great in my opinion. Like I thought it'd be a bit better, to be honest, the Lord icon when I first knew about Lords. But yeah, to be honest, it's just bad in my opinion. Like if you have a Lord Namor on your team, you're guaranteed that the enemy's team's healers and stuff and tanks, their health is getting diminished. But the actual like Lord icon itself is not it. Penny's also bad. Although I thought it was her and the armor tank. But yeah, even so, it's pretty bad. It's not great. Although a good Lord Penny, a Lord Penny is a good way to tell if, to be honest, the same principle for all of them. But normally when I see a Lord Penny in my team, they're always holding it down, whether it's the convoy or the objective, the area. Always pretty good. Now Psylocke is pretty good. Pretty good. Again, scary though. Scary Psylocke. But nowadays, not too many Psylocke around. Lord Psylocke around. I think people don't really use Psylocke much since the nerfs. But if you do see it on the other team, pretty scary. But on your team, pretty comfortable. They only got good DPS most of the time. Hulk's could have been much better, but it is decent. I like the green gamma eyes. Like I might be biased because I'm a Hulk fan, but that to me that's pretty cool in my opinion. And a Lord Hulk, if you got a Lord Hulk on your team, guaranteed you're getting like someone's going to be in the objective claiming it for a very long time. Just know that. The Punisher, that's aura. When you see a Lord Punisher on the other team, especially Punisher, just know you're getting beamed. Whether you're a flying character, whether you're in the backline, you're just getting beamed. Especially with the Judge Dredd Executioner, you're just getting beamed. But yeah, when I first saw it, this was probably one of my favorites. But yeah. Not much else to say as well, other than like that is Aura right there. That's Frank Castle right there. We got Mr. Fantastic next. Not worth the grind. Even Invisible Woman, which I'll get onto later, not worth the grind. Now again, it's just a slight camera angle change. Like the cameraman just told him to look that way, and then yeah. Or Rocket Raccoon here could either be Aura or pretty good in my opinion. Because Aura, if it could be Aura because you're deaf or getting healed, like you'll be immortal for most of the game. But pretty good. I'm gonna put pretty good. It's touch and Aura though, because Rocket players are very good, but the Lord icon itself, it is really good. But I don't know if it screams Aura. Yeah, actually, to be honest, it does scream Aura. If I put Iron Man up there, it has to be Rocket Raccoon has to be up there. Wanda is. Whenever I see Lord Wanda, to me it don't make a difference. All Wandas are the same. Like, no offense to the Wanda users, but R2 merchants, bro, just leave that R2 alone. But an actual, like, Lord icon itself is not too bad. Not too bad. Wanda deserves decent, in my opinion. It's pretty cool, but I think the fact that, like, you also see it everywhere, and, like, you're not always sure that there'll be a good Wanda player also. And if you see a Wanda on the other team, you're not that scared either. So it just deserves decent. In my opinion, it could be. Actually, no, I can't. I was gonna say it could be bad, but it's not. Next up, Aura, not much to say. Like if you have a Lord Spider-Man on your team, you pretty much got a Necros on your team. On the other team, if they're on the other team and you're Iron Man or Storm, just swap to a walking character. And if you're a healer and you see that on your Spider-Man on the other team, yeah, you're gonna have a very stressful match. But the icon itself, the Lord picture itself, is really cool in my opinion. I like what they've done here with the little lightning bolts, and yeah, it looks like he's mid-swinging as well. Pretty cool. But next up we have Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl's is it bad? Yeah, I'd say actually no. I'd say it's decent. And I say that is because you know full well that you have a good DPS. Because Squirrel Girl is actually in my opinion, underrated character. I don't really know how to use Squirrel Girl, but when I see other people use Squirrel Girl, Lord or not, they're racking up high damage, high kills. So yeah, and if I see them on the other team, I'm also having a stressful day. Because for whatever reason, those nuts or whatever, like they don't hit you, but then they just explode next to you and just pummels your health down. Next up is Star-Lord. It's pretty good in my opinion. Again, also pretty scary. Like, most of the time, if you see a Lord Star-Lord, they're pretty good. Like, very good. And it's just annoying to see if they're on the other team as well. But not much else to say. Next up, Storm. My top two main character right now in Marvel Rivals. Pure Aura. Like the whole lightning bolt and the eyes around her and the hair flame back. It's just so cool. Like that is pure Aura, and you know you're gonna have a good Storm. And I'm not just saying that because I have a Lord Storm, and I won't say I'm the best, but just know if I'm on your team and I'm using Lord Storm, yeah, just relax. You know what I mean? Like you'll be pretty comfortable the whole game. But yeah, next up is Doctor Strange, Aura. Like if you again, when I said about hope, if you have a Lord Doctor Strange on your team, they are holding that objective down. Shields everywhere. Like they're probably getting the highest damage blocked. They're probably gonna get the highest damage blocked as well. Like not much else to say. They'll get the highest damage block. They're also that means they've been playing a very long time with Doctor Strange. They'll know what they're doing with the portal. They'll know what they're doing. Like how to use Doctor Strange. Yeah. Next up is Invisible Woman. Not worth the grind, in my opinion. I'd even what do you call it? I'd even go ahead and say the default one is better, in my opinion. Because again, they just switched the angle. Like the camera's now looking down. Like Carlisle just not worth the grind, and it's pretty bad. And I will say the next 5 we have up here are all looking spicy, low key. Or what else do you have to say? Like lightning bolts in the eyes, just looks menacing, like ready for war. Like that is 4 right there. That is 4. I will say, if you got Lord 4 on your team, you're gonna have a pretty comfortable game. Unless you're on like the high ranks where most people have Lords, then it don't really make much difference, but yeah. Next up is aura itself. In my opinion, the top two most aura in the Lord icons. Like, bro, that is just Venom roaring right there. The tongue out, like the mouth, like it's almost both sides of the mouth touching each of the picture. Like, bro, like that's just aura right there. Like, that is Venom right there. You don't even see his face. You just see the mouth and the tongue. Yeah, if you see that, run away, bro. Run away. Next up is Black Widow, which I've been seeing a lot of like try-hard Black Widows going around on like YouTube and TikTok. Loads of good snipers coming around, and that is aura. Because I'm telling you right now, 9 out of 10 people will not be grinding Black Widow or even be good with Black Widow. So the fact they got Lord shows they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and the aim's probably on point as well. But yeah, it's pretty good with the sniper out. Not much else to say. Next up is Bucky. That is aura. The whole red from his like bionic arm, like blast thing. That's a menace right there, bro. That is a menace. That is Bucky from Winter Soldier, from Captain America Winter Soldier movie. Just aura. And last up is Wolverine, which I haven't really seen much Wolverine, like Lord, but the only time I've seen it is with Team Captain, I think. But yeah, it will have to be. I don't know. Should I? Actually, a scraping decent. The only reason I say that, because it doesn't look that much different from the default. The only reason it has a bit of aura, and pretty good, is because they are definitely getting rid of every single tank in the match. I will say that. And that concludes it. That is my rankings of all the Lord icons. Let me know what you think in the comments. Oh yeah, and also, if you think any of these should be reordered, also let me know. Like where you would put someone in particular. And again, let me know how many Lords you have and which Lords you've already got. And yeah, have yourselves a great day. See ya.